Heavy emotion. Heavy emotion. Heavy emotion.
So unfortunately I haven't been filming much because I was helping one of the drivers here. His like one of his piece of the control arm came off, so I was just helping him, just giving him a hand, man. You know, we all here for the same thing, you know, and you gotta help each other out. So if I had to say anything important or anything that makes sense, is that, you know, we all, even though we don't know each other, we need to help each other out. You know, if someone needs a tool, make sure you give them a tool to help them out, you know, whatever, any way you can, you know what I mean? We're all here for the same thing. So again, so we're here at Mike's Racing at the Tsukuba Circuit. This is the Gymkhana side. So and it's like all levels of driving here. You know, anywhere between medium to you know, experts and beginners, novice, you name it. So right now I have my GoPro on one of the S15s here. I'll put his Instagram down below so you guys can follow his stuff. So we're just gonna get that started. It's gonna pick up a lot of wind noise, but it's okay though. Nice background. always a mission not to hit the cones. Up next, we have a G35 6-speed with an S14 front. Something different, but it's cool. And it's just NA, 3.5 liter. And you don't need much to drift, man. He's shredding this thing, so. Pretty smooth. And this car actually has stock angle, so, and he's doing just fine. Look at that. It's not super fast. Doesn't have to look fast, you gotta be consistent. Next up, X14 with a 15 front, and this is NA. So again, I believe he has knuckles on this, but look, NA out there having fun, shredding. Quarter panel gone, headlights hanging, you know, it's still fun, you know. So girl drifter, nice. Like I said, perfect place to come and practice. And it's great because there's nothing in the way other than cones, so if you mess up, hey, you mess up. It's part of learning. So I really enjoy events like this, man. Highly recommend to come to a lot of events like this.
した
ホイール外した。
ああ、前君ね。Grandissimo. Maru é brabíssimo. Vou carregar o caminhão.
Hey, butcher over here. Gracias, gracias. So we just took a ride in his S15 over here at the Mike Racing. I'm gonna tag him on Instagram so you guys can check out his cars and stuff like that, man. So it's a good man.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. It was a good day, man. Unfortunately, I didn't really get to film that much, you know, of course, because like I said, I had oh yo, so this Subi right here was drifting. It's pretty cool. Looks like it has the front axle delete. So he was out here shredding. He was doing some donuts over this tiny little skid pad over there. But yeah, man, this thing sounds awesome once it's on the road and drifting, man. This thing is sick, you know. So here in Japan, these aren't 2.5 liters. In America, these are 2.5 liters, like the WRXs and STIs and stuff. But here in Japan, we have the 2.0 ones, which are a little bit better, a little stronger. I personally like the 2.0 engine, which is this one. It's a little bit, it just sounds a lot better on higher revs and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool. But he's the owner of it. But yeah, man, it's cool, man. It's cool. It's cool. I got here a little late. On my way over here, it was raining like crazy. Like I couldn't even see. I love these high aces. Yeah, they're so cool. Some nice little dubs on it. Some Kaisers. We got Kaisers on it? I'm not sure. Really clean chaser right here. Looks cool. He was also out drifting this. It's pretty cool. It's really clean. 5-speed. Looks pretty stock. Just a front mount on it. Maybe a boost up. You never know. So. I'm gonna go wash my hands and arms. They're really dirty, hot and sweaty. So nice little setup right here. Lorry. I had these wheels on my Tesla back in the day. I like those wheels. So yeah, man, anyways, it's a short little video. We spent more time running around, and I was trying to help out Liam. He's the owner of this sweet Laurel right here. It sounds so good. Tomei turbo and nice single blade clutch. I think he's having trouble with his transmission. He's not sure if the diff is slipping or if the clutch is slipping. So he's gonna go check that out once he gets it back home. The suspension arm was like loose on the rack, and that's what came off. Well, it didn't fully come off. The bolt's pretty long, but thankfully I hopped in a car with him. So what happened was I hopped in a car with him to just go down the road and go through like gears, like 1, 2, and 3, to see if under load, if the car was slipping, to see if it was a clutch, so we can determine it. There's so many cars here, so I couldn't tell if it was this one that was smelling like clutch, like burnt clutch, with the materials burning, and it smells awful, and it's a very distinctive smell. So we couldn't tell if it was coming from this one because there was a lot of cars lined up over here. So we took it out for a drive real quick, and then the wheel was just like wobbling. It was like really, really sketchy and scary actually. So So we brought it back in, and I jacked it up real quick for him and just tore it apart. I lifted the right side first, and I checked it from side to side to see if like the ball joints or the tie rod was messed up or broken or bent or something like that. He said that he didn't hit anything, and over here it's pretty smooth. It's a pretty smooth surface, so there isn't any ditches or anything like that. So we knew it wasn't that. So then I got to the left side of the passenger side of the car in the front, and then I did the same procedure. I checked the ball joints and tie rods, and next thing you know, I felt that the tie rod was really loose, so that's when I took it apart, and then I tried my best. We didn't have the Allen key for it. It was like a big 14 mil. We didn't have an Allen to tighten it. Someone came by and clutched the guy, one of the Famoso guys with the red S15 that we had the camera on. He came and dropped off a 12 mil Allen. We managed to get it on there, but I don't think it's a 12 mil. I think it's a 14. So we did manage to get it in there a little bit and just slightly tighten it enough. It is like a 2-hour drive back home, so hopefully he can get back home in peace and not have any trouble with the wheel coming off of him. God forbid, we don't want that. So that was the whole point. So we tightened it a little bit. I tightened as much as I can. He went out I think like 2 or 3 times after, and then he noticed that the clutch was acting up again, so he parked it, and now we're getting ready to go. The event is over now, so it's pretty cool, man. If you guys follow Mike Racing, I'll put his IG somewhere here, and just follow his page, and sometimes occasionally he'll post when he's having another event like this. So far I've been to 2 of them, and the turnout always turns out well. It's just a good little space, good event to have fun, so yeah, man. Didn't really take that many pictures or anything like that, but just wanted to record a little bit. I'm not a YouTuber, so I'm not a YouTuber. I just want to say that. I want to make that clear. I'm not a YouTuber, okay? But I try my best to get out to these events as much as I can. I'm hoping maybe by next year I'll have much more time available so that I can come out to even more events. Basically, for these events, I have to take off in advance, and for all the events. So pretty much like this year, I took off for this event. Next weekend is actually Summer Matsuri in Ebisu, Japan. Ebisu, Japan. In Ebisu, in Fukushima. So it's a really one of the most popular events. But obviously with COVID and people can't come to the country, into Japan, probably not going to be a lot of people, but it's still going to be a lot of people, because there's still a lot of people that live here in Japan, and they come from all over. Like, people come from literally all over, like really far places, and they all come and shred together. So it's a 2-day event. I'm not going to be able to make that one. I could make it for Saturday, but I can't do it for Sunday. And the reason why is because Sunday, with my boy Cadell, we're gonna go and take his 15, and we're competing at D1 Central that Sunday. I think the 8th. Yeah, so August 8th, which is next weekend. And for Spring Matsuri, which was in May, we managed to go to Spring Matsuri, and we managed to drift all day Saturday, and I was lucky enough to drive 3 cars over there, which is a R33, a bone stock S13 hatch, and then a semi-built S15 like convertible, which I've driven before, and it's great. So we drove and we got up there, which is like from me to Ebisu is about like about 4.5 hours or so, something like that. It's pretty far up north from where I live, but we managed to do it. We drifted. It was a lot of fun. And then that same weekend, Sunday, we had to go to Chiba to participate in the D1 Central. And let me tell you, from Ebisu back down to, we went to Tsukuba Circuit in Chiba, and you know, basically we went from here to Ebisu, and then from here we drifted all day, and then Saturday midday we drove from there and went all the way down to Chiba. Man, it was really tiring. It was really, man, it was awful. It was fun, but it's really tiring to do 2 big events like far apart like that, and I don't think we're gonna do that again. That was really too tight. That was sketchy. And I was the primary driver. I was driving my car, and I had my friend and my wife with me, and then Cadell drove his. He had a tow truck. He drove the tow truck with his car on there and his wife. And it was tiring, man. And we had to stop, you know, 7-Eleven. You know, the whole thing is just tiring, man. We're not gonna do that this time. So Saturday, fortunately, I won't be going up to Summer Matsuri and checking it out, but there is Fall Matsuri, which is in November, which I can't believe we're already in August, man. But it'll be fun, and we're gonna check it out. So I will have a lot of footage. Well, I'm hoping to have a lot of footage for D1 and take some photos and stuff like that and post it on my IG, which I'll put up here again. And then yeah, but it's kind of hard to film when you're like, you know, when you're the spotter and helping out with the car and tires and stuff like that. It's tiring, you know. So we're gonna see what we can do. So I want to get some footage just so that people can watch it and enjoy it and stuff like that. So anyways, I'm out of here. I gotta start driving back. I got some work to do. I'm gonna drive 2.5 hours back home. So until next time, hope you guys enjoyed some of this kind of like raw content, really. But anyways, until next time, I am your host, Butcher.